Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me where I create this makeup look while talking about some big things. I'm giving a life update in today's video as well as talking about my goals for 2023. I do include some makeup goals, but I wanted to come on and refilm my intro after the fact, after I filmed this video, to give a trigger warning for death of a loved one, and I'm touching on a lot of really heavy topics such as momming through grief and reducing stress in any way I can, finding joy and happiness after loss. I am very vulnerable in this video, and if you are looking at my makeup thinking, wow, that doesn't look that great, that's because I have cried most of my makeup off throughout application. I just kept going over the tears flowing as much as I could, and I don't know how much I'm going to be cutting out because I was very personal and kind of laid my heart bare. This is a very raw video, and so if it appears to be jumpy and cut all over the place, one, my mind was kind of all over the place as I was kind of giving you guys an update and talking about some of the things I'm going through, but also I think I'm going to cut out quite a bit because I don't know how comfortable I am in laying it all out on the internet, especially since my channel is about makeup and we usually stick to mostly just the makeup over here. I really have kind of had a bit of a wall between, you know, YouTube and my personal life, which I do want to maintain in some way. And yes, so if it's choppy, if watching a random person cry their eyes out on the internet is not for you, or if those topics are going to be triggering for you, then please feel free to skip the video. I will be back with another probably panning video next. I think project 10 uses, so come back to my channel later in the week if I'm feeling up to filming again. But other than that, I do hope you guys enjoy today's video, and I hope that we will have lots to chat about in the comments below, but let's go ahead and get into it. As usual with my chatty get ready with me's, I probably won't be talking about the products too much, and you can find everything listed and linked in my description box. But I am going to literally just dive in. I don't know if you guys can tell how red my face is, but I am dealing with some sort of skin reaction, but I need to film this video, so we're going to hope that this makeup doesn't make it any worse. I kind of considered beating around the bush, if you could say, and start with some goals and things that weren't quite so heavy, but I think I want to get the two really big things just off my chest and kind of out of the way. I did just put on a moisturizing primer. I'm going to let that sink in while I do my eyes, so I'm going to zoom you in really quick. One of my biggest goals for 2023, and I feel like this has been an ongoing goal for me for a lot of years, but I just don't prioritize my own health and well-being as I do the rest of my family, and that is to seriously reduce stress. I cannot chill. I have a lot of anxiety all of the time, mostly for no reason, but also I talked about quite a bit in the last year that I just feel like I cannot catch a break. And I feel a lot of stress and overwhelm just in my daily, like my day-to-day stuff as well, not even the big stuff. So really quickly, I'm going to pop in here. The company Magic Mind reached out to me. I will pop in a clip right here of me unboxing this package here that they sent me. And this is like a coffee alternative, or as someone who is a coffee lover, both for the caffeine, but also just I love the taste of coffee. This is like an accompaniment to coffee. And though this is not a brand I would typically be speaking about on my channel, I'm going to go in with this palette as I chat. Their tagline of "do more, stress less" just literally spoke to my soul and everything that I feel like I need right now. What makes this different is that it is made with matcha, which I know a lot of people have switched over to like matcha lattes, etc. Samantha March comes to mind immediately. She shares her matcha journey switching from coffee over on TikTok. So I was immediately intrigued by that. And while I have tried matcha before and it wasn't my favorite, but I was willing to give this another try because if I'm completely honest with myself, even though I love my coffee and I have multiple cups of coffee each day, it does up my anxiety. And I know that it does, and a couple of my friends also noticed that for themselves and cut out coffee or started drinking decaf, and I just, for some reason, cannot make myself do that. So I was intrigued to give this a try. It is made with matcha, like I said, adaptogens, nootropics, and honey. It has a lot of great ingredients in here, and you drink this in the morning alongside or instead of your coffee. It says matcha gives you energy, adaptogens help you relax, nootropics keep you focused, honey makes you happy. It's only 2 fluid ounces and it's an herbal supplement. Here you shake it really well, and I have had this for 3 mornings in a row so far, and I just feel like it is better for my body, if that makes sense. I like the idea of having something in the morning instead of coffee, but like I said, I'm not quite there yet, but I am really intrigued in the results that they claim in their little info packet. I'll keep you updated on this as I continue to try this out. This is just a very, like I said, it's been 3 days. But this is just one step I feel I am taking to better my stress just a little bit. I'm going to try and prioritize self-care a little bit more. I never put myself first. Just Sunday, I went on a girls' date for lunch and fancy schmancy donuts with my aunt and my cousin, and that was so needed. And I just feel like I don't get that very often. I never get me time except to come down here and do this, which I love, but sometimes I need to get out of the house and do fun things that are just for me and not be just mom Emily, if that makes sense. I don't think I want to do too much with my eye. I'm loving the matte look, honestly. To help with my stress, I've also been prioritizing doing some yoga. I've been doing the Yoga with Adriene 30-day thing lately. And before that I was doing Caroline Gervin, but I just feel like I needed a break from her intense workouts. I'm getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Once we get into the more life update situation, you may understand why. If you would like to check out Magic Mind, I have a link in my description box as well as a pinned comment, and you can check out their Instagram as well and see if this is something that would interest you. They did give me a discount code, and I will update you once I have tried this for a longer period of time. Okay, I'm still not ready to get into the super big thing, but a more frivolous thing are just some goals for this channel, for my panning for the year. I would like to talk about that first. I do have some specific goals in terms of my collection and stuff that I will talk about more in depth in my low buy for 2023, which is still coming. But I would like to have can I push for 50 makeup empties in 2023? I think that would be a really awesome goal for me to get to. And I would like my makeup empties to get to $500 because I have never gotten that many makeup empties, and I really want to prioritize doing my makeup more often. Again, that kind of leads into self-care as well. Like, I just don't prioritize getting ready and feeling good through the day, even though logically I know that helps people feel better, but I'm always like, oh, I need to, you know, do stuff for the kids. This needs to be done. This needs to be done. I need to go to this place. I don't have time to do my makeup. But that's just simply not true. I could make time to do my makeup. Same as I make time to read, which if you didn't know, I do have a second YouTube channel where I talk about books as well as some cooking or lifestyle things occasionally over there. And I should prioritize doing my makeup in the same way and not just prioritizing doing my makeup on days that I hope I will be able to film, which has been how it's been for the last year or two, is hoping I can film this certain day, which doesn't always happen, so then I kind of do my makeup for no reason. The reason is for me, but I don't end up having time to film, which is fine. But I think if I do my makeup more often, I will have more makeup empties for the end of the year, which would be great. And I think I'm also going to try and do 23 eyeshadow pans in 2023. I did not meet my 22 and 2022 goal, but that's fine. Pan those eyeshadows was really not working for me, and I hope that it is going to work for me now. Just really quickly I don't think I'm going to do a reading goals video on my second channel. It seems a little redundant to this video, but I hope to read 100 books. I've already read 5, which I think is pretty good considering all that's been going on, and I hope to keep that momentum going. My skin is really not happy right now, but well, I don't know what caused my skin reaction at all. I did my skincare Saturday morning. I woke up, did my normal morning skincare routine, like literally no new products, things I've been using for a long time, and immediately my face started burning, and then throughout the day it got more and more red, almost like I had a really bad sunburn, and it was so painful. And now all my skin is like peeling off. I still have no idea what caused it. I have slowly been trying the products again. Like, I would, even just the next day, I was like, I started with my cleanser, I washed my face, and I didn't do anything for like 10 minutes just to wait and see if my skin would burn, and then it didn't. So then I applied the next step in my routine and then waited just to see if I could identify what it was. No idea. I don't know if I was having some sort of allergy to something else, but I don't know what else it could have been. I don't have any food allergies or anything that I have ever identified in my life, so it was a really strange experience for me. Alright, the reason I have been not uploading as much as I should, well, I failed at Vlogmas just because things are just so crazy around the holiday season, and I didn't prepare enough beforehand, and then I got sick. I did do some pre-filming, but not enough. Really, for me to be able to do Vlogmas, I need over 50% of my videos done, and I mean like filmed, edited, scheduled, in order for me to stay up on top of it, and I didn't do that. I had about 5 videos filmed and not edited, like ready to go, and that was not enough because I got sick. And then just along with all of the visiting of family and, you know, last minute shopping things, school obligations for the kids, all of the things, I fell off. And I went into Vlogmas like with low-ish expectations, like kind of doing it as a challenge to myself. I was like, it's no big deal if I don't complete it truly, which I mean technically it isn't, but I was still disappointed in myself for not being able to stay on top of it like I wanted to. And then after Christmas, the first weekend of January, I lost my nanny, which was devastating and still is. Like, we saw her at Christmas and she was fine, playing on the floor with my kids who would be her great-grandchildren. And it just completely, I am just completely heartbroken still. And there have been 3 deaths on my dad's side of the family since the new year, 1 every weekend. And the older I get, the more I kind of see myself as superstitious, even though I wouldn't really identify it as that way. But when things happen in certain ways, I do kind of like take on this anxiety like it's a bad omen, and I can't help but feel like, what's gonna happen this weekend? I didn't mean to cry so much on camera. It's been a couple of weeks, and that's why I haven't mentioned it out loud in any of my videos, because I am still just so sad. And these are the first big losses that I've lost. Almost all of my grandparents at this point, all but 1 now. But this is the first one that I also needed to be a mom through and be there for my kids while also grieving. And it's just been really hard. I didn't want to cry this much on camera. I'm really sorry. I am such a crier anyways. Like, I cry when I'm mad, I cry when I'm sad, I cry when I'm happy. And I'm an ugly crier, so it makes it more embarrassing. I'm gonna try and just like keep doing my makeup, and if I cry it off, I really don't care. So coming on camera to do makeup stuff, it just seems silly to talk about makeup, and I know that I should be able to still find joy and happiness in the things that I like, and that's why I've been reading still. But I just, like, even watching back and editing my deck of painting and my Partners in Cream videos, I feel like you can tell I'm sad in my eyes, even though I was trying to smile and try and like act like my normal self as much as possible, because I don't like posting super sad videos like this one on the internet all the time. I feel really awkward being this vulnerable on the internet right now and doing a get ready with me as I'm crying my makeup off. But I need to also get back to doing my daily stuff too. Like, that's just so hard to do, and losing anybody is always hard, but when it's so unexpected, I just feel like my world spun around and I just couldn't find my footing again. So it just blindsided me, because she was so fine when I saw her, 2 weeks before that. So that was kind of my life update, and through this last year, this is so awkward. I'm really sorry. If you guys don't want to watch this, I totally understand. Through this last year, I keep trying so hard to pick myself up. But I just feel like no matter what, something small happens, even like over the last year, like my van breaking all the time, and then just little things. And it just kind of feels like eventually like too many little things and you kind of start cracking under the pressure, if that makes sense. And then I was, you know, ready in the new year to start fresh. I really do see the new year as a time to set New Year's resolutions and set goals and like have this fresh outlook on the year. And after the last 3 shitty years that we have had, I was really ready to just step into this more positive light and have a year of peace and happiness and letting go of stress and things that don't serve me, and really trying to hone in on my purpose and refocusing again on my family and less on the hustle. And then this just, I'm just feeling a little lost, I guess. So if you have any ideas on ways to reduce stress and besides what I'm doing, besides trying herbal supplements, I have other supplements I'm trying. I have been doing exercise, I've been reading more. I'm going to try and prioritize seeing my friends and family even more than I have been, which like the last couple of weekends I've been driving down to my dad's just to be with him because I know he's really sad too. And just like reconnecting with family and what is important, you know? And I've spent the last couple of years just like hustling and working. I mean, like, no, I can't go camping in the middle of nowhere with you because my clients might need me and I need access to Wi-Fi to do my work with them because I'm a virtual assistant. And I just don't want to do that anymore. Not that I'm giving up on my business, but instead of wanting to hustle and increase my household income and all of that and like find success at home with my business degree, I would rather cut costs and live more simply and rely once again more so on my husband's income and spend more time with my family, if that makes sense, because my dad's side of the family has always been really close and we get together for all the major holidays and just visit each other on the weekends whenever, and we do that a lot. I want to do that even more, and with, you know, with my mom's side of the family some too, which isn't so good at doing stuff like that and never were even when I was a kid. And I don't know what I want. I want a break. I saw a TikTok that was like, I've had enough life lessons, that's enough. Okay, I literally don't know how much of that I'm keeping in because I opened up way more than I think I feel comfortable with sharing on the internet. I literally have tears that dripped all the way onto my shirt. My makeup is coming off. I have a dentist appointment at 7:30 p.m. tonight and I'm gonna have to take this off to go because this is just so embarrassing. I'm really sorry that I got so emotional, but it's just been a lot. And I really do see a lot of you guys as my friends, and I don't like coming on here with a fake smile on my face all the time. And yes, I will get back to regular scheduled programming and stuff, and I know a lot of people get like secondhand embarrassment in watching other people be sad on the internet. But I really don't think that I am super like personal and open with you guys very often. I do typically keep it to the makeup beyond just like, oh, the boys are crazy, oh, the boys are loud. I don't really get into my home life or anything like that, but this was just so huge that I wanted to say something because it has really affected me, and I didn't want to just keep coming on here with a fake smile on camera because it feels wrong. So I apologize for the crying. I'm still crying as I'm apologizing for crying, and I will try and get back on track because I really want to make YouTube, I don't know how to explain it, like more of a commitment, I guess, instead of just, I would love to grow my channel a little bit more in 2023 is what I'm trying to get at, and focus more on project painting but also some new makeup. I want to do a balance of the two. I do have some trying new makeup videos coming up, which I think are just going to be really fun. I want to come down here and film and talk to my makeup friends on a more regular basis. I would love if I could upload 3 times a week on this channel and 2 times a week on my other channel, and I think that will be less stressful for me than constantly trying to hustle and build clientele in my business. I have just noticed that my business, while paying my bills, stresses me out so much, and leading back to the very beginning of this video, I need to reduce stress. I feel like my hair is finally starting to grow back, which is great. For the last couple of years, postpartum with Wyatt, I lost my hair, but it grew back really fast. Postpartum with Emmett, it did not grow back very fast at all. He's almost 3 because of stress in my life. I would keep having these big, monumental, stressful things, and then my hair would be falling out in fistfuls. And it was all kind of like in this area, and as you can see, it is growing back. Like, all this hair is really short, but that feels so good as well to finally be a little more, well, now it's messy, a little more confident in my hair, take better care of my skin. I started tretinoin in 2022, which has helped my skin tremendously. Just, I need to take care of me, reduce stress, find joy and happiness. I just am so stressed all of the time. We're so anxious all of the time. Through the last 3 years especially, as I know a lot of us have been, and I'm just tired. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to my rambles. I'm really hoping my champagne birthday or golden birthday, whatever you call it, is coming up on the weekend, and I just want that to be a turning point for 2023. Thank you guys so much for watching my sad girl life update and a few goals I have for 2023. As a reminder, check my description box and a pinned comment below for Magic Minds if you are interested in their Do More Stress Less slogan like I was and wanted to give it a try. I'm now going to stop rambling, stop crying, and go have supper with my family. But if you made it until the end of the video, give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.